Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum, Escape from the Pit. Last time, we defeated Pyrog, the dragon, and explored Fort Spire. And it was confirmed that we should probably just do the giant castle, and then north of here will be a boat. I want to go ahead, because we did also recruit a mage for Kios. Found the Fort Spire mage and freed him. And he came here. Ashworth is a quirky fellow, but we can make good use of him. Seems to approve of what we're building here, and he's not entirely insane. Kios gives you a pouch of silver coins and a long, thin ivory wand. A quality reward. Even better waits if you continue to help us. Any other bounties available? Yes. Not recruitment. Diplomacy. I simply require you to carry a message to the mayor of Barga. He removes a small sealed scroll from a pouch and gives it to you. That is all. Very simple, really. What is the message? Kios dryly replies, diplomacy. Thou? About the wisdom of not poking your nose into affairs that don't concern you. That would be down here. I thought. Upstairs, maybe? Yes, upstairs. You approach the office of the mayor of Barga, ready to deliver the message Kios gave you. As you approach the gate, you are not shocked to see it slam closed in front of you. You hear a hissing, rustling sound. Several creatures were concealed behind the statues. They emerge and attack. Guardian Hellhounds. Damn. Almost one-turned that one. Trained basilisks. Deal with the basilisk primarily. If I can chip at the hellhound, cool. Oh, right, I took priest spells, so... The creatures defending this hallway are dead. The gate opens again. The mayor of Barga will have to answer for this insult. Bro, what? Mayor leans back in his chair and sizes you up. Your continued presence is doing nothing to make him more comfortable. Anything else, Avernite? A message. We've brought a message to you from the Freehold of Chaos. Give it to him. He nods, takes the message, opens it, and reads it. Then he crumples it up and throws it into a brazier. Not a surprise. I thank you for your time in delivering it. Not that it will do anyone any good. Is this message related to the monsters that attacked us just outside? Monsters? Why, I know nothing about that. We weren't trying to evaluate the strength of those at Kios's command. What was in the message? You don't know? It's yet another message from Kios, half condescending and half threatening, offering an alliance between Barga and his little stronghold. You're rejecting him? Of course. We don't regard Kios as a savior. We see him as a threat, much as the Nephilim or the Giants. Coming here bearing his missives does not make us more inclined to trust you. You're still welcome here, but only as long as we don't believe you're Kios' servant. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. I knew he was kind of an Imperial stooge, unknowingly, but... we were able to deliver your message, eventually. Kios nods gravely. I wish you hadn't had such a misadventure, but I'm not surprised. We'll wait. The Abyss will tire of its weakness soon enough. And now for your promised payment. I brought a bunch of gold nuggets and a shield. Treasures we scavenged in these northern caves. Our industry has resulted in many treasures from battles past. A stout oak shield. Is there more work? Of course, there's always more to be done and more payments to be received. And a threat on our western border that has grown very urgent. The lands to the west are claimed by the Giants, who've long observed a truce with their tribe, but they've decided to end it. They've been attacking my warriors and even throwing rocks at my wall. I wish to return the favor. I want the overseer of the Giants killed. Does that make the situation worse? I doubt it. The Giants respect strength. Their overseer's successor sees how I deal with those who trifle with us. I believe the truce can be restored. Overseer? Sort of like a giant mayor, or warlord, or something like that. Where is he? Their castle, not far to the west. Let's see, stout oak shield. 1% parry, 10% curse resist. I mean, I gotta clear this place anyway. So let's actually enter the Giant's castle. Check for flaws. Nope. At the opening between the entry chamber and the courtyard, there's a curious lack of giants at the guard posts. It's quiet out here. Too quiet. Right. I'm gonna throw up the Mind Ward in case it terrifies. Floor suddenly opens up under you, dropping you into the depths. You soon land on a pile of rotting fungus below. You aren't hurt by the fall, but you're trapped deep within the fortress of the giants. Strange. You hear voices coming from nearby. Not giant speech. Someone more your size. You look around, but you can't see where it's coming from. Hang on, that was a silver necklace. Filling skull piles. Ogres and an ogre mage. Bulking ogre. Boatmaster Hall, need North Isle boat, come here. That's forthcoming. Gonna make a killing off of that ale. Let me guess, there's a third one? No. Some specters. Purification in progress. And I thought to check that. It's a lot of cash, basically. This is a small workshop where the shamans of the giants can perform sinister rituals. Giants can be foolish, clumsy creatures, but the shamans have power and cunning far beyond their limited mental capacity. A runed helm, +2 to spellcraft. And it's actually lighter than the poor leather helmet, which is better than nothing. In a very literal sense. Large tome bound in greenish red lizard hide. It's filled with writing, the words written on the page in tight, perfectly straight lines. Study the tome. Book is a tome on demons. It describes their summoning, controlling, and commanding. It's clearly a dangerous, dangerous book to study from. The bestiary, you find there are 3 classes of demon kind. The imps, who are servants and foot soldiers, the full demons, who are captains and thinkers, and the dreaded Hawkeye, who command them all. One page is specially marked. Tells of a demon lord, Grahoth, and his chief lieutenant, the gigantic Hawkeye Ads. The first name has Basalt Fort written by it. The second name has Mage's Tower written by it. You aren't sure who put this book here. You can't imagine the giants being able to understand it. So, Hawkeye Ads is a lesser demon than Grahoth. Good knowledge. There's the way up. Virulent blob. Don't like the unstable mass, but gotta deal with them. Did not kill the unstable mass. That is pretty tanky considering what it is. Oh, the virulent blobs are spawning more of the unstable masses. Go ahead and use a... You don't have restoration on you. Yeah, you do. Purging Crystal. So you can heal. Kill the virulent blob. Yeah, that hurts. Heal up. Get ready for bad news. Come on. At least give Mycroft a path out of there. Actually, if I just heal. There we go. Sucked, but it's done. More stairs up. Workshop Hall here, Boatmaster South, North Island boat go here. Gesundheit. It always feels weird when, for lack of a better way to put it less bluntly, a white writer decides to write a bunch of societies that specifically have shamans. as an othering mechanism. Like, oh, they're not priests, they have shamans for their dark gods. It's like, bro. Like, regardless of intent, it just seems endlessly skeevy to me. Like, I'm not accusing Jeff Vogel of actively doing something bad. It's more of a... vibes are off on this thing. Like, I know it's a fantasy trope in general and all. It doesn't make it, like, not feel weird. Alright. What do we got in here? Tarnished chain. 25 poison and acid resist. It's interesting. Crude broadswords. And a recovery scroll. Also some bodies with probably some saleable goods. Did I miss anything? No. Well, I missed a crude dagger there, but... Boatmaster... who I have slain. This box contains some huge smelly pelts, apparently giant formalware. There's also a large key, roughly formed from a chunk of tin, so that probably takes me through that one passage. Three barrier. I'm getting close to being able to do it. This cavern is filled with shackles, cages, and hideous torture devices of all sorts. Some of them are giant-sized, but most aren't. It's broadsword. That's just that. So this is like the northern route here. Mutant lizards and goblins. Give me that taste of power. Or show of power, I guess, is more likely design intent. Or it's narrative intent more than design intent. Smith Graka. I never use elixirs because, like, self-only buffs feel like such a waste of a turn. From here you can hear a lot of giants just ahead. They're shouting and hitting things with clubs, some sort of ritual battle preparation. One deep voice roars above the others, exhorting them to suicidal acts of violence against the intruders. You're outside the main hall of the giants, and a lot of creatures wait within, ready to do battle with you. Confronting such a crowd might be unwise. Duh, it's unwise. We're adventurers. Mighty Overseer of the Giants has sighted you. He points his enormous war club at you and lets out a roar. He's an enormous pillar of gnarled flesh and muscle. He has more scar tissue than skin, and the few patches of his flesh that have escaped cutting or burning bear crimson tattoos. As he lumbers toward you, the stone under your feet shakes. You have confronted him in his hall, and he will not back down. Lady Hrub. I don't know which one is supposed to be the Overseer. Oh, that one. You just summoned flat-out ogres, which is kind of a neat show of you're a higher tier enemy. I need to heal Marion. Well, less of a problem now. There? Yeah. Lady Hub seems to be the diviner. So I'm going to focus her down. Okay, maybe the melee units are going to focus on the Overseer, actually. Chew off. Honestly, I should take a page out of my friend Fluent's book. He has a Gene Forge Mutagen LP ongoing that I keep nudging him to continue. But what he does is he just has his pile of niche items in a hub area. I should do that instead of lugging it all around and having almost no room in my actual bag. The wounds you've inflicted on the Overseer have driven him to heights of berserk rage. He begins to swing his club and stomp his feet. The stone under his boots begins to crack, and rocks begin to fall from the ceiling above. So a reason for him to cast the Quake spell. The overseer of the giants falls in the manner of a mighty tree. You jump out of the way, narrowly avoiding being crushed by his bulk. The power of this brutal tribe has been broken. A speedy search reveals a key in the chief's pouch. You take it. Another tin key. Honestly, kind of a shame that you just get the same thing from both of those. Hopefully I have enough meat for the friggin' Drake, by the way. Hang on. Doubt me to throw iron in there. This clearing is a quarry of a sort. There are several neat piles of nicely rounded boulders here, carefully shaped and patiently waiting to be thrown at someone like you. Full-on leather helmet, might as well. It's 1% more armor. Like, I think the shaman thing is lessened in Abaddon because, well, it's not a shaman, it's a druid there, which is a very specific thing. WoW. In WoW, I believe most races can be shamans. It's not a weird othering thing. It's just a different form of magic. Here you have priests of holy chants and the true way, but it's the uncivil beasts who have shamans. And again, not saying Jeff Vogel is a bad person, just like it's easy to fall into, oh, well, ogres, giants, orcs have shamans. I think about this kind of thing a lot, honestly. Nothing in there. Really not sure what good these buttons are doing. Oh, I see, I could sneak out. That's the other staircase. Now, if you want a traditional fantasy artist, I guess, in a sense, author, I think, is just an asshole. The Conan guy. So much Conan lore is just real-world racism. Surely 10 is enough for the guy, right? Wheel refuses to turn at first. You find that it's held in place by a massive iron padlock. Fortunately, the key you stole from the giants unlocks it. Turn the wheel and the castle gates open. I am missing a few things in here. Oh, I missed that desk. It's okay that I missed that desk. Incanter Urama. Another giant overseer. I just wanted to guarantee I'd get the kill. Wow. We got here Scroll of Power Lash, Wisdom Crystal, Iron Robe, and some self-through weapons. Using wand. Money, energy elixir. Shaman Putha. This grisly chamber is the giant's dark temple again. It also doubles as a trophy room. Basilisk heads, lizard skins, Nephilim pelts, and far more unpleasant items line the walls. We need to use an energy potion. Set, another power lash. Oh, that's a speed burst. Speed elixir. It's a safe way down, I guess? Chemical equipment. Gold bar. More great. Okay, now that's everything. Because that's just beyond the quarry, which is not an area I can get to, I assume. I don't know, maybe there's a button. Doubt it. No. Alright, let's go. Say, hey, we took out their leader. I slew the chief of the giants. That was you? We owe you a debt of thanks. I think that's the most anyone from Avernum has ever done for us. He shrugs. The war continues nonetheless. There are many giants who don't live in their castle, but who continue to torment us. Still, you have won us a great victory. Soon, thanks to you, we may achieve our final victory. Cool. So let's go ahead and... Excuse you. Thank you. Yeah, let's use the portal room in the Tower of Magi as just a storage area. So come over here. Start putting our niche equipment here, because I don't like selling magic items, as I'm sure has become obvious at this point. Actually, was Smite the named spear from the lore? Steel breastplate could get junk bagged. Wait, what was that last thing? Wave blade, a very old weapon with a strange wavy design. It doesn't look like any human-made blade you've ever seen. Right, it's the... Oh, it's a broadsword, not a two-handed. Oh, it's a cleave one-handed weapon with a solid hit chance bonus. Iron steel can get junk bagged. So, not found a use for the strange cloaks. It feels like the kind of thing that gets powered up end game. Just use the mushrooms. Have both potions and elixirs on standby. Actually, the Slip War Spear is just generic, I think. Yeah. Or an uncommon or something. It is not unique. Blessed Boots are generic. Let's see. Quest items can go down here. I'm fairly certain someone wants Almarian wine. I just don't remember who. Again, certain one of Karunos will have something. Are the herbs really quest items? I guess not, but they essentially are. Okay. So let's go through our list. Bars of iron go to Blosk, just near Almaria, if I remember correctly. Oh, no. I'll save the Scimitar revisits for another episode. Let's see. Let's also pay the Wishing Pool another visit with our improved luck. Nothing happens this time. Blosk is... it's up there. A bit further than I thought. I have some iron. Forget if Leaf... No, there's a straight-up training hall. Let's see. Take melee weapons, which is bladed weapons. You take bows. So, I mean, I have cash, and I have some stuff to cash in. Oh, we delivered your message. Did you make your money? Yes, as a matter of fact, we both profited handsomely. Thank you. Sell something. Sell a junk bag for another 3K. Stew here. Get some supplies. Got anything for me? Yeah, I'll take a wisdom crystal. Even if your prices are expensive, that's a lot of XP. I think Blosk was like sore because they don't get a portal pylon. Actually, since I'm in the area, I have tomes for the castle. This is a little bit of a busy episode, but... Scrolls with magical notes. Let's see. Go to Formello next, because they will take the bags of meal. And I can go deliver the cheap wine. Next up, we have ale, which goes to the abyss. Also have meat that I want to... I forget where I left my boat. That's a bit of a problem, because I need that boat to get to the Drake who's going to take the meat off of my hands. Is it by Almaria still? Don't think it... It might be, actually, because... Yeah, because I walked up to the abyss. So that's the Slith Temple. Right, I gotta go back up the waterfalls, right? No? No, I don't. It's right there. Bird should try to talk to it? Yes. Wolfs down a bunch of your food and thanks you. Then he produces a small shiny quartz crystal from a hiding place in its nest. I don't know what this is, but I sense it's valuable. Now it's yours. Happily, it returns to its lair. You can't imagine that it'll be alive much longer. At least you brought some peace to its final days. So that's where another quartz crystal comes from. And wow, I have so much meat that can just get sold normally. Then Ale Quest. That's over straight up at Spire. What's the easy way? Just up and west. Honestly, the easiest way is probably just to park near Kios. Just the other way. Just cut through here, cut through Barga. This tiny grove, you find a small patch of gray-green misshapen plants. You know enough about cave lore to recognize them. It's mandrake, the rarest of the potion-making ingredients. Take it. Oh yeah, there is, like, a bunch of stuff in the waterfall zone there. Right. Who was it here? Eustace. That's Eunice. That's Eustace. Brought some cheap ale for you. 10 coins a bottle. Takes your ale, complains bitterly about the price he agreed to, insults you a few times, and then pays. I expected no less. So what was the lock, the key? Silver. Alright. So with all that cleanup done, next time on Let's Play Avernum Escape from the Pit, we're going to take the ogre boat and explore the northern waters of Avernum. Finally meet Erica, who we learned about, like, at the start of the game. See you guys then.